Cryogonal is a Pokemon that was released all the way back in Generation 5 that has had a rough experience in competitive singles over the years. Despite nice defensive stats, a good move pool, and ability, Cryogonal is an Ice type, and Ice is the absolute worst defensive type in the entire game. In Gen 6 and 7, Cryogonal was ranked all the way down in the PU tier, and in Gen 8, it was Untiered, not even reaching the usage threshold for the lowest tier in the game, ZU. That's how bad defensive Ice types are. With their damning weakness to Stealth Rock, 4 more common weaknesses on top of that, and only a single resistance to Ice itself. This is just not a type that was made with defense in mind. But in Gen 9, Cryogonal has had a significant rise. It's now ranked in the RU tier. Not bad for a Pokemon that has been at the absolute bottom of the bottom for 3 generations straight. Let's take a look at what Cryogonal can do in Gen 9 competitive singles. But first, a quick question for the viewers at home. Does Iron Mugulis, the future paradox form of Sinistea, even exist? Like this video and subscribe to the channel to find out. Thank you. Despite its horrible Ice typing, Cryogonal has quite a bit going for it. Cryogonal has a solid HP stat, great special defense, and unlike many other defensively oriented Pokemon, it's quite fast as well, with an above average base speed of 105. Cryogonal is one of the few Pokemon in the RU tier with access to Rapid Spin, and with the excellent ability Levitate, and also Recover for immediate healing, it has a bit more longevity than the other Rapid Spinners available in RU. Cryogonal can match up solidly against many common special attackers in the RU format, despite its poor typing. With access to Freeze Dry, which is an Ice type attack that deals super effective damage against water types, Cryogonal can even directly threaten Tatsugiri with a huge ×4 super effective move. This is also useful against the common defensive pivot, Slowbro, and the occasional Whiscash. Cryogonal matches up pretty well against the ghost types of the format too, especially Palisand. Matching up well against ghosts is always a nice quality for a Rapid Spinner. If they're scared of switching in against you, they're gonna have a hard time blocking your Rapid Spin. None of the ghost types in RU get access to Focus Blast or any other noteworthy super effective option, giving Cryogonal a lot of room to breathe. Although Frostlass resists your Ice Stab and can Will-O-Wisp you, it has no form of healing and it can't hit you very hard. So Cryogonal fits into this metagame pretty nicely on its own merits as a defensive Rapid Spinner. But what really enhanced Cryogonal's effectiveness in Gen 9 is the new mechanic, Terastallization. Gen 9 has buffed all defensive Ice types by allowing them to transform into a type that doesn't suck. With Terastallization, Cryogonal can function much more effectively as a Special Wall and Rapid Spinner by fixing its worst quality, its Ice typing. Becoming Steel type is a common choice, since Levitate removes the ground weakness. But of course, Water and Fairy are great options as well, as they always are. Cryogonal is one of the better Pokemon to spend your Terastallize on in RU, with its great stats and reliable form of healing, along with the utility of Rapid Spin. Overall, I think Cryogonal is a fundamentally flawed Pokemon, as all defensive Ice types kind of are. It's really telling that these defensive Ice types like Cryogonal and Avalugg have only started seeing a boost in Gen 9 because they can now become a different type other than Ice. There was a time when defensive Ice types were actually okay, like Cloyster and Regice back in Generation 2 and 3 OU, but that was before Stealth Rock existed, and the power level was also much lower. But it seems that no matter how good their stats are, defensive Ice types always have a massive uphill battle these days. Even with the addition of heavy-duty boots in Generation 8, and now Terastallization, the best they can hope for is still RU. But at least that's something. If you're a Cryogonal fan, give it a go in the RU format. What do you think of Cryogonal? Who's your favorite defensive Pokemon with a poor defensive typing? And what would you like me to talk about next? Let me know down below in the comments. And thank you for watching. This video topic was requested by Krabawiwi over on Patreon. Thank you for the support. And thank you to the rest of the patrons as well. Become a Tier 2 patron to request a Pokemon for me to cover in a short, informative video just like this one, and to appear on this beautiful end screen alongside your favorite Pokemon.
The money got different 'cause of what I'm spending. The money got different.
Oh, it's
'cause of what
Patron!
I'm spending.
KO'd by one hit. It scattered light.
The money got different.